Hi there, students. Survey. Survey. You can put the stress on either side. And surveyor. Notice survey can be a noun or a verb, to survey or to survey. And then the person, a surveyor. But be careful of this word surveyor. So a survey is an examination of the opinions of a group of people. A statistical study. Maybe you're in a shopping centre and somebody comes up to you and says, "Would you mind if I ask you a few questions? I'm doing a survey to discover what people think about our product." This is talking about statistics, data, opinions, an opinion poll. They surveyed the residents of the building to discover what people thought about the new changes. Okay? A survey, to survey. Now, the big question. What does a surveyor do? So, a surveyor is a person who measures land, who makes maps. This is the guy with the theodolite and the tripod, and he goes around measuring land. He makes maps. He measures the contours of the land. He delineates the boundaries of a piece of land or a property. He uses trigonometry. The person that comes up to you in the shopping centre is not a surveyor. It's a person carrying out a survey, a person doing an opinion poll or a marketing survey. But then I wouldn't call them a surveyor. A surveyor is a professional who measures things, particularly land. Okay, also in English, we can use a surveyor. A surveyor can be a person who inspects things, particularly land and houses, to determine their value, to determine their condition, to determine how suitable they are for a bank to loan money on them. Okay, so a surveyor. You can have your land surveyor who measures boundaries and things like that. You could also have a quantity surveyor. This is a person who calculates the costs, the labour costs and the materials that will be involved in an architect's project. So notice a surveyor is different. It's a professional person. Now, let's look at this verb to survey. We can use the verb to survey just meaning to look at carefully, to appraise. He surveyed the situation. He looked at the situation and made an evaluation about how he should act in the situation. The speaker surveyed the people present. He looked at them to judge if they were getting bored or not. Okay? A survey can also talk about a formal inspection, normally in order to make a report. So you could survey the seaworthiness of a boat. You could do a survey of the nation's hospitals, or even a survey of the English courses available in internet. So to survey, to study, to evaluate, to look at, and to think about, but really quite formally. So, when somebody comes up to you in the street and says, "Can I ask you a few questions?" they're carrying out a survey. They're the person carrying out a survey. A surveyor surveys land. He surveys the value or the condition of something. He surveys the amount of building materials needed. Okay, now next question. How formal? To survey, I think this is probably a neutral word, maybe 5.5 in formality. I think you could use it in an informal conversation, but if you were saying he surveyed the scene, he looked at the scene, he evaluated the scene. Certainly very good for something semi-formal and very formal. And to surveyor is a technical word, and therefore you can use it in all places, informal, semi-formal, formal. A surveyor is a profession, a quantity surveyor, a land surveyor. Okay, what about the origin of this? Well, this comes into English from Latin through French. In French, we have the words survoir, sur, on, and voir, to look. So to look on, to oversee, to check. And this word voir, to see in French, comes from videre in Latin, which means to see. So now you know what a surveyor does and the difference between an opinion poll and a land survey. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Surveyor.